You walk into a party. Within seconds, before anyone has spoken a single word, you have already formed an opinion about three different strangers. You could not explain exactly how. You just know. That is not intuition in any mystical sense. That is a 400 millisecond survival calculation, running a process your ancestors depended on long before language existed. Psychologist Alexander Todorov, who has spent his career studying first impressions, found that people form judgments about trustworthiness from a face in under 100 milliseconds, faster than the time it takes to consciously register what someone is wearing. This judgment happens before language, before context, before a single word is exchanged. Your brain has already decided something. Here is why that ability exists at all. For most of human history, meeting a stranger was not a neutral social event. It was a potential threat assessment with real consequences. A stranger could be a member of a friendly neighboring group or a member of a hostile one. Getting that assessment right quickly mattered. Getting it wrong could be fatal. Anthropologist Hrdy, who has studied the evolutionary roots of human social cognition, found that humans are unusually dependent on rapid trust assessments compared to other primates, because human survival has long depended on cooperation with people outside the immediate family group. Unlike most animals, your ancestors regularly had to decide in seconds whether an unfamiliar human was a threat or a potential ally. So your brain built a fast automatic system for reading faces, optimized for speed over accuracy. It looks for specific cues, wide eyes versus narrowed eyes, a relaxed jaw versus a tense one, the angle of the eyebrows. None of these cues are processed consciously. They are processed by a small almond-shaped structure in your brain, called the amygdala, the same structure responsible for your fear response, working in milliseconds, well before your conscious mind has anything to say about it. This explains something strange that almost everyone has experienced: meeting someone who, by every objective measure, has done nothing wrong, and still feeling an inexplicable unease around them. That unease is not random. It is your ancient threat detection system picking up on a cue, perhaps a micro-expression or a posture, that your conscious mind never registered at all. It also explains the opposite: meeting someone and immediately feeling at ease, before they have said anything that would justify that comfort. Researcher Paul Ekman, who spent 50 years studying universal facial expressions, found that certain signals of warmth and openness are recognized consistently across every culture studied, suggesting this recognition system is not learned. It is built in. Here is the part that should give you pause. This system is fast, but it is not always accurate, and it was built for a different world. Todorov's research also found that people frequently misjudge competence and trustworthiness based on appearance cues that have no actual connection to a person's character, things like jaw shape or eyebrow height, features the brain associates with trust for reasons rooted in ancient pattern recognition, rather than any real signal. This means the snap judgment you make about a stranger at a party is doing exactly what it evolved to do, while not necessarily doing what you need it to do in a modern context. Your ancestors used this system in small bands, where reputation, body language, and physical presence carry most of the relevant information. You use the same system in a world of job interviews, dating apps, and brief professional introductions, where the stakes and the available information look nothing like the environment this system was built for. Knowing this does not mean ignoring your instincts. It means holding them a little more loosely. The flash of unease you feel meeting someone new is real information, but it is ancient information, optimized for a world of immediate physical danger, not for the much more ambiguous social terrain you actually navigate today. So the next time you walk into a room and form an instant opinion about someone you have never met, you will understand what is actually happening. Hundreds of thousands of years of ancestors who needed to assess strangers quickly are running their calculation through you in under half a second, using a system built before either of you ever opened your mouth.